What is up, everybody? It's your boy Verse here today, and we're going to talk about this whole Quantum Break situation, a game that has not been mentioned in mainstream gaming media in a while, probably a few years at this point, because like this game is old at this point. It's been since Xbox One generation, but it's being brought up now because apparently Xbox removed Quantum Break this month, or they removed it, or it's been removed soon this month because of some license issues with this game. But people were freaking out about this. Mainly Sony guys are mainly talking about this as people like this guy, the so-called Sony prophet, but all he does is talk about Xbox. Other guys like this were figuring out about this game leaving Game Pass when it's like I don't know why they care to begin with because they're so much Sony enthusiasts. Why do they care what Xbox is doing? I don't know. It's just very weird how you get a lot of Xbox news from Sony fanboys in general because they're just so obsessed with Xbox. But as this guy stated, he posted about the first party exclusive Quantum Break leaving Game Pass after Microsoft stated they wouldn't remove them. Microsoft has stated on multiple occasions that Xbox Game Studios titles will remain in Game Pass permanently. It is like a Netflix original. So there has been a few games that Microsoft have removed that's been first party or like associated with the first party moniker. So I know a Forza game they removed because of the music. So we got certain games got weird license issues. They get removed. It's not that big of a deal. And people were like they were so upset by this news when this game has been cheap for the longest, dirt cheap at that, probably like $5 to $10. You probably pick this game up, a physical copy of this game. So I don't see what the outrage was about. Like I said, they permanently just did remove it and never came back. Like, what's the issue? This game is so cheap at this point. Like, who really cares? Definitely no Xbox fans were like really bothered about this. It was mostly Sony guys talking about this because they view it as a dig at Xbox. So yeah, why is Xbox removing this original content from their subscription service? Pretty much using it as a dig at Xbox fans in general. But like, I don't think nobody really cared about this who has an Xbox, whose game since Xbox One generation, because more than likely you probably own this game. So I don't see what the big deal is with this being removed if they wanted to, but this was something that was being brought up. Remedy has clarified that don't worry, Quantum Break will come back to Game Pass. It's been temporarily removed due to some licenses that expired that were in the process of being renewed. We will let you know as soon as it's back. Okay, so they're gonna let us know, give you an update. But I don't think most people really care, to be honest. Like, I mean, I guess some people just started rebooting the game up again because it got brought back into mainstream again with this game. But like, the average person just doesn't care. Like, I don't care. They need have to make this statement, but they're doing a PR work right here about announcing it's coming back. But nobody really cares about this. Like, this is a non-issue that happened over this weekend because gaming news is so dry. This was actually like a thing that people really cared about this much. Well, like, who cares? So he doubled down and says, I received a couple messages about other titles like Forza, and we have a few leaving Game Pass. Not the point. The point is Microsoft lied. Microsoft has lied. Yes, Microsoft is the big bad company who just lies to everybody, apparently. Game Pass titles aren't permanent. Xbox Game Studios aren't permanent. It's a rental service. Okay, so you're trying to push this narrative out. Even the first party games are going to leave, even though they say it's due to license issues. But you know, the so-called prophet, who's supposed to be a Sony prophet, only talks about Xbox. He has to push this doom and gloom about Xbox, as they usually do. You know, is there? I could tell you can tell how dry it is on PlayStation right now because once again, the guy who named is Sony Prophet is talking about nothing but Xbox. It wasn't really dry right now on that PlayStation. I mean, at least you got a multiplayer Resident Evil 4 remake. A lot of people are playing, but I guess not. They're just so focused on Xbox. Because why is this even a thing? Um, They haven't lied. You just don't understand the statement at all. Microsoft titles will launch and saying Game Pass to new titles going forward. Don't mention for older titles. Okay. It's not first party though. Probably tied to the music in the games, but it'd be interesting to see why it's being removed. Usually it's due with music on games and movies. Yeah, that's usually the issue with most of these license issues or whatever. But you know, they don't think too hard about this. They really don't think that hard about this. Um, and apparently it's not a first party game either, which I guess Remedy is not a first party studio, but uh, before you post stuff like this, do some research first. That would solve a lot of these posts that these Sony guys do, but nope, they never do that. And then once again, like this guy says, yeah, whatever. Like once again, who truly cared about this news? Like, why was this an actual topic that people brought up? Like, who truly cared? Nearly 4,000 people follow this nonsense. Yeah, I don't know how this guy has any type of followers because it's just weird. Like, who cares about this? Like, he got this much interaction with this post right here. Another time, just being ridiculous. It's license problems as always, and yes, it is returning. Your reporting is terrible. Stop bragging. It's not a first-party Microsoft game. PlayStation fanboy. Please cry some more. I might use this for the thumbnail. It's pretty hilarious. Uh, you can't read this either, but you can. Okay, so apparently this came out before Game Pass was even a concept. 2 years before Game Pass was even on the market. So it's not. Who cares? Like at the end of the day, if you really want to play this game, it's been there for like longest since 2016. What is that? 7 years at this point. If we want to play this game, I guess people might play it now because it's getting brought up again. But I'm pretty sure most people don't care about those. Another big L for the Prophet. It's not a first-party game, so your point is completely irrelevant. Maybe you should stick to supporting PlayStation. You clearly know nothing about Xbox. Hopefully you know something about the PlayStation you never talk about. That is kind of true. They never talk about PlayStation at all. It's all about Xbox news with these guys. It's just weird. There's so much Sony enthusiasts, but all they do is talk about Xbox every single day. It's just weird. This tweet was brought to you by Crack. Jeez. Yeah, we even got Aaron Greenberg confirming that Quantum Break will be coming back. Okay. And even this game, he named Rehab Few. That's not an Xbox game as well. This is Gearbox, which I didn't care about that game, so I don't really know the information. But apparently, that's not even Xbox. That's a Gearbox game. So another false prophet who can't read. Jeez, are you being dumb again? Microsoft never said they wouldn't remove games. You're an idiot. It's just called license problems. Yeah. It's not leaving, it's coming back, you moron. I don't expect much from PlayStation fans, but I now realize how moronic you all are. Yeah, another day, these guys take an L. It's just like, why? Why? Why can't they talk about PlayStation and be happy with their PlayStation? Who knows? It's just literally like everything they talk about is about Xbox. Xbox fans talking to marketing when they heard Quantum Break was leaving. I don't think Xbox fans really cared, to be honest. We not worried. We don't care about Quantum Break. I mean, it was a cool game, but the whole like movie aspect, we had to watch like 30-minute TV shows. I wasn't a fan of that. So releasing on PlayStation. Okay. People want a sequel though, so people definitely want a sequel. I don't know. Maybe this new controversy brought some interest into this game, but I know Remedy. I know the last game they made was Control, which I didn't really care for that game either, to be honest. But I like Quantum Break a little bit more. I just wish they'd had a whole TV show focus. That really turned me off from playing that game. The whole TV show, 30-minute. You got to watch 30-minute TV show. I didn't care about that at all. But they removed that. I think you probably can't play without the TV show, but I might try it again at this point. So I guess with this new controversy, it got interest into this game again. But I don't know. I guess that was a good thing. But at the end of the day, I don't think nobody really cares about this news. But if you did care, it's coming back. So there you go. So I'm going to conclude it right here. But definitely see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching. And peace.